Yes, now you could say another marathon, Saga Boy. Well, it's basically my third one marathon at this point. I like to make marathons, alright? There are other YouTubers that they did a lot of marathon, a lot of challenges for themselves, like Mr. Beast. But for me, I'll make an assumption. Now, what is this marathon about this time? Well, do you have any proof? Like, basically, you make a whole trailer about the marathon to beat GTA 6. Well, yeah, I'm gonna show you. But first, let me ask. But first, let me show you how the marathon works. You see, there are a lot of popular games these days. 2025 to 2026. But I'm not gonna lie to myself because there's a lot of games I will look upon to see it through. But there will be more exception to it. You see, let me give you a little bit ideas. You see, the marathons of these are really depends on. Like basically you see a lot of YouTubers out there, they have a lot of I'll make a challenge to jump a really big cliff with just with a really broken rope, or basically I will jump to the most deadliest vine ever made, ever created in human history, or I will eat spicy foods until my throat get burned like the fires of hell, kind of thing. Now, prepare for the aftermath, because the aftermath is a little bit risky. Now look, how the fuck can I do this? You see, that is basically the problem. I don't know how. Or basically, let me just show you what am I talking about. Let me show you just a challenge. And let me just explain forward to it what's going on here. Well, is this challenge apparently? Well, give me a moment. Well, since it's basically like a really particular challenge, you have to be honest with yourself. This one will most basically likely be a really deportable challenge. I'm not gonna lie to myself that, but hey, at least basically this challenge is basically far enough to be brought to myself here. But at least basically it will be more likely be my masterpiece, not gonna lie, so far. I suppose it'll be really soon to be obvious, obviously. But to be honest, it's a really good challenge, so far so good in my opinion, by my own hands. So far, I guess. So yeah, that is basically the challenge. Well, I guess the marathon, so to speak. But there's one idea for this. I turning back the clock. Yes, I am turning back the clock, obviously, because I forgot to say at the beginning, but I'm here to say this now. I'm turning back the clock. Back to the very start. Sorry for saying this. My apologies. It's just, I'm a little bit clumsy, whatever. But the reason why I turn back the clocks again and again and again, it's because I want to make sure that technically everything goes as planned, everything goes as exactly detailed perfectly as I can in my eyes, or in my case, my eyes. Yeah, I have eyes. Sorry. Well, yeah, obviously, but now we have to make sure that this won't be more important weight, but now we are supposed to be more important than usual. But now let's see now if it could go as planned, because I suppose you'll be more than usual. Then why I'm doing this to myself this? Well, to be honest, I have no clue, but I have no idea to know if it's going to be as planned, because let's just be sure. Let's be statistic here. Let us say I must be sure to be in all possible to know that this one goes as planned, because if that doesn't go as planned, then I have to say, I start another video, say, go back to the clock. As well as usual, say, now this will be more important possibility to all the marathons and all of that. Let us say it will be more fixable. I suppose it will be more fixable. But I suppose for now we have to make sure this plan goes as raced. Let's just say no delays. But it will be delays soon or not, but I digress. But let's just say the possibilities of this matter. Because let's just say, for example, this will be like a basically, I make 3 marathons now, and I'm now turning back the clock. What's going on with you? The marathon still continues. The clock is still, clock goes back, in my opinion. And yeah, it goes forward, but to me, in my case, goes back. But let's see now what's going to be matters now. And that's all. Let's see if we're going to kind of work with this go back in clock for the second time. The third, because in my previous channels I say that going back the clocks and anything, but to me now it's going to be the fifth, I guess. But in this channel I suppose it's the second. Well, no, it's the fifth, but anyways, and that, and that piece.